for us to catch up this morning with a Reverend Sophie on this Grati-Tuesday. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you all? It's very
Morning.
Good. We're good and feeling grateful this morning, Tom. I'm actually grateful for working indoors this morning. So if you're outdoors working, oh, well done you. Have a cuppa.
I know. Make sure you got your fleece-lined waterproof on. I'm grateful that we've got Reverend Sophie back.
Yay! It does feel like ages and ages and ages. I don't think it has been that long, but it feels like a long time.
I think when it's all said and done, I think it's what, 2 weeks? That's all it is.
Yeah, I think because I've been away and I didn't do confessions either. I just feel like I haven't seen you all for a long time. So
Well, we're grateful to have you back. We've had lots of Grati-Tuesdays in. I'm grateful for Avril this morning.
okay. As in Levine?
No, Avril guest. Good morning, Avril. We want to give Avril something to be grateful for. So we'll have a ponder for the next couple of minutes.
Okay.
We've had some wonderful messages in. Team Sky have been in touch. Grateful for artistic skills that I have been given and the beauty that surrounds us that offers inspiration. I'm going to show that we're live on Facebook at the moment. Look,
so beautiful.
Isn't that amazing?
Wow.
That is just fabulous.
Yeah, you can have a look at that on our Facebook page. Denise Dargan also got in touch. Having friends that help you get in the water after having a mini stroke 6 weeks ago. You're amazing. Denise, we love Denise here at Purist Radio, and she loves open water swimming. But of course, she's been unwell. However, with the help of friends, she made it back into the water.
That is amazing.
Oh, lots of love coming to you, Denise, this morning as well. Yeah, well wishes as well.
And then Debbie Jennings, very grateful for more rain. My muddy fields were beginning to dehydrate. Laughing emoji.
Oh dear, when will that rain stop? It just doesn't want to, does it?
No, it doesn't. It's really bad, isn't it? Really, really bad. But never mind. We're going to stay grateful and we're going to stay excited about what's going to come in a few months' time. Because if we haven't got the rain, we haven't got the hope of sunshine.
Exactly, because this is what we talked about last time you were here, wasn't it? Yeah. We need to have the darkness, look for the light. So it's all good. You haven't been here for a couple of weeks, Reverend Sophie. Are you able to give us a bit of insight as to what you've been doing? We know that you made Father Neil very jealous because you were surrounded by books.
Yeah, so I've been really lucky that Bishop Dorian has allowed me to spend some of my time studying to do a master's in theology, imagination and culture. As you probably recognise, Father Neil is very academic and very brainy, and he likes his books. And I'm very much about being practical and creative with things. But this MA that I've been allowed to do is kind of bringing those things together, bringing the theology and the things that we're learning about God together with things like the Barbie movie.
Love that.
Now you're talking.
So much fun with. And it's about allowing your imagination to influence how we read theology and those sorts of things. So really, really exciting, and for me a really important part of who I am. So I've come back feeling really fed and nurtured and nourished. So I've been away for 5 days and I've come back feeling fed. And of course that makes then a difference in the parish, because it means then that I feel like I can bring that back to the parish, and I've got that energy just to spur me on for the next bit as well. Which kind of actually quite nicely brings me around to what I was going to say this morning. So that's quite good, isn't it? It's almost like a plan that I didn't, honestly.
I know. Well, I was going to say you're looking the part, Reverend Sophie, because you've got your collar on and you've got your pink for the Barbie.
Now look at my phone case as well. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Oh, look at it. Sparkling.
I'm claiming the Barbie. I tell you, I'm claiming the Barbie.
So come on, let's have a little listen then.
So I am very, very grateful for for one of my church wardens, who every single day, pretty much, she will send me a picture or an image or something that she's seen that she thinks will give me some encouragement and some help. Anyway, so she sent me this yesterday, which is, I don't know if you can see it on my screen. It's a little picture with some words on it, and it says, "I often hear someone say, 'I'm not a real runner. We are all runners. Some just run faster than others. I never met a fake runner.'" By a chap called Bart Yasso. I don't know who he is, but anyway. So I often hear someone say, I'm not a real runner. We are all runners, just some run faster than others. I never met a fake runner. And I thought that is so, so good. And then my immediate thought was I went to a Bible reference, which I'll read to you in a minute. But my church warden said to me, she said, it's a bit like being a Christian, isn't it? I went, what do you mean? And she said, well, some are more along the way than others. And I think there is something in that, but which I think is brilliant. But we are, aren't we? We're all on a journey. We're all on a race. We're all running a race in some way, shape, or form. But the thing, the image of running, that illustration of running, is actually quite important, because if I were to say to you, well, any of you, I don't want to make any rash assumptions here, guys, but if I said to you both, shall we run a marathon to raise money for Pure West Radio? I could end up running myself into problems here. If I said to you, right, so we're going to do it tomorrow. So if I said that to you, I think I would probably get quarter of a mile down the road and then die. How far would you get, Tom?
I think I could probably get to over half a marathon distance.
Half a marathon. And Gina?
Well, I'd have told you about my bad knee before we started, so I wouldn't have gone. I wouldn't have even gone.
So there's this, but in order for me to personally to do a marathon, I would have to start by going out tomorrow and doing a quarter of a mile, coming back and recovering, and then the next day do another quarter of a mile and come back and recover, and then the next day maybe try half a mile and then come back and recover, and so on and so forth, until I got to the point where I was in a position where I could run nearly a whole marathon. Yeah. And there is something very important about that. We can't just wake up and do it. We have to do the training first. We have to train ourselves. And I think that is part and parcel of what the Bible was saying when it said, let us run with perseverance the race that is marked out for us. Because actually, we have to keep on training ourselves. And it's not necessarily about running. It could be about anything in our lives, anything that we are doing. We need to keep on training, and we need to keep on learning from the training that we've done, and then growing and moving on to that next step. So it's kind of like, we're not perfect human beings. We don't have all the answers. And as we keep running the race, we're learning something new, and we're training that little bit more. And training is very deliberate. You've got to make the decision that you're going to learn from the things that you've done that day, and you're going to move on. So it's a really deliberate thing that you have to do. And I think that's a really important message for us all, whether you're a Christian or not. I think, running the race is all about training.
Yeah.
The key word that I picked out of what you just said there was perseverance. It's so easy these days when gratification is like round the corner to just give up or to not even try. Because I'm not the best in the world within a day, it's not worth doing. But everything is worth trying, and actually getting over our own mental blocks and our own hurdles, and actually being, no, there's a reason that I started on this journey. So let's actually overcome these hurdles. Let's persevere, and let's see what we can reach out of this, and not give up too soon when the going gets tough.
And actually, the Bible passage, the Hebrews Bible passage, says almost exactly that. It talks about how there are hurdles in the way. So another running metaphor, there are hurdles in the way and things in the way that cause us to stumble sometimes, perhaps. But that's okay. We just get up and we keep on running that race. And we keep going and keep going and keep going. So yeah, you're right. It's about making sure that we keep going regardless of how tough sometimes it can be.
Yeah. Claire Taylor, grateful for every day, the good, the bad, as it helps me to learn along the way. That has been posted on our Facebook this morning.
That is amazing. That is amazing. See?
So yeah,
God is good, isn't he? I mean, I think God is good, but and all these little things that kind of add up when you're trying to, when you're running that race, you'll see things, you'll see snippets of things that go, aha, that's what that meant, or and I find that really helpful, and I just love that message. That's beautiful. My church warden has just sent me, so the church warden I was on about has just sent me her morning picture, and I'll show it to you all. She's lovely, bless her. I'll try not to show you the rest of the messages.
And what does that say to us then, Reverend Sophie? Good morning.
Good morning. I just wanted to wish you a really good day.
Yes.
Ah, yes.
She's amazing, isn't she?
I love that.
I can't ask for better church wardens. I do have some amazing church wardens. So,
Reverend Sophie, thank you so much.
That's all right. You're very, very welcome. Thank you for having me.
That's okay. Gina perseveres with me every morning.
I was going to say, it's really given me thought this morning. You know, I'm sat here just thinking, what a brilliant message, and everybody can sort of relate to it in whatever they are doing in work, at home life, with goals, whatever it is. I think we can all put that those words and those thoughts into something today. So thank you so much, Reverend Sophie.
Thank you so much. We're gonna have some Lizzo with a song from the Barbie movie on the way for us to celebrate Reverend Sophie's learning last week. We've also got Traffic Travel Link taxis, Ronnie Traffic's out and about, and some handpicked what's ons with the Great Wedlock Farm and Deer Park. Don't go anywhere. Unscramble, the last one for this month, closes in 10 minutes. So you need to hurry up, because one person is going to win themselves an annual family pass to Folly Farm today before 10 o'clock. So don't go anywhere. Reverend Sophie, thank you so much. We'll see you on Thursday for confessions.
Thanks, Scott. You will indeed. I will be there. Okay.
Yeah. If you've got something that you need to confess to get off your chest, mine last week was that I still haven't sent out the invites for the wedding.
And I still haven't had mine.
It's still upstairs. Then get in touch now, and we will consider your confession on Thursday morning with the Council of the Breakfast Show and Alive and Kicking. And we'll talk more about Alive and Kicking on Sunday morning on Thursday. Thank you, Sophie.
Thank you. Bye.
Folly Farm, sponsors of The Breakfast Show.